Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a wild one for you. We're diving deep into Kye Kelley's heartbreaking and frustrating journey after his beloved small tire monster, JangALang, suffered a serious crash at the Big Jake Promotions NT275 shootout. And when I say serious, I mean bend the frame, smash the front, total chaos kind of serious. After licking his wounds and loading up the busted beast, Kye did what any racer in his shoes would do. He took the car to the one and only Wizard. Now, let's rewind a bit. The NT275 shootout was supposed to be another step in JangALang's domination tour. Kye had the car flying, looking good, running clean, and showing everyone why he's a threat in the small tire scene. But that victory lap turned into a nightmare when he lost the parachutes at the top end. Without those brakes slowing him down, Kye had seconds, literally seconds, to make a decision. Smash into the rocks? Drag the wall? Swerve and hope for the best? Well, he chose the wall. And unfortunately, that choice led JangALang straight into a violent meeting with the track's infamous cross ties. Those wooden devils tore through the front end, wrecking everything from the suspension to the frame rails. What made it worse? Turns out someone else packed the chutes for him and messed it up. That misstep turned what should have been a clean pass into a full-on rebuild situation. So what's the next move when your ride looks like it went 10 rounds with a freight train? You call the Wizard. And not just any Wizard, we're talking about the chassis whisperer himself, the guy that makes broken race cars rise from the ashes stronger than ever. Kye dropped the car off at Wizard's packed-out shop, where chaos looks like a regular Tuesday. But even in the madness, Wizard made time for the project. Because when JangALang is involved, it's not just a repair, it's a resurrection. As they rolled the car into the shop, it became clear real fast, this wasn't going to be some quick bolt-on fix. The rocker panels were twisted, the wheels were bent, the frame was buckled. The front half of the chassis? Toast. Gone. Done. It's got to be chopped and replaced. Kye and Wizard agreed, the best route was to front half the car and go lighter and faster this time. They're going full race mode, titanium arms, new spindles, and a lighter fuel cell. It's going to be a purpose-built radial car, designed to destroy the clocks and embarrass the competition. One thing that Kye's always been clear about, when it comes to building race cars, he's not cutting corners. This isn't just about slapping parts together. He's making JangALang leaner, meaner, and more efficient. No unnecessary weight. No wasted time. It's a full reset. And he's even wiring the car himself. That's right, Kye's rolling up his sleeves and getting into the nitty-gritty because he knows what this car is capable of when it's dialed in. But let's be real, guys, this whole situation could have been avoided. And Kye knows it. It wasn't just a freak accident, it was a small mistake with big consequences. Someone else packed the parachutes, and they didn't do it right. That's all it took. One little slip-up, and now JangALang's getting open-heart surgery. Kye said it best, we didn't need no help. We had everything dialed in since Tuesday. But sometimes, racing is a cruel game of inches and seconds, and when the margin for error is that small, you pay the price. Now, as we wait for Wizard to work his magic, Kye's taking a breath and heading home to watch his daughter play softball, a reminder that even the hardest hits on the track don't matter more than the moments off it. But don't let that fool you. The fire's still burning. He's already thinking about what races he can hit once JangALang is reborn. And knowing Kye Kelley, he won't just come back, he'll come back swinging. This rebuild isn't a setback, it's a setup. Because once that car is finished, with a new front half, lightweight suspension, and a sleek radial setup, you can bet your last dollar that JangALang is going to be faster, meaner, and scarier than ever before. The NT275 field better be watching, because when Kye rolls that thing off the trailer again, he's not coming to play, he's coming to dominate. Kye's decision to rebuild JangALang at Wizard's shop isn't just about putting a race car back together, it's about preserving a legacy. That car has been through battles and proven itself on the track time and time again. For Kye, it represents not just performance, but perseverance. The crash might have been brutal, but the rebuild offers a chance to make JangALang even more dialed in than before. With Wizard's reputation and Kye's vision, the comeback story is already writing itself. One of the most impressive parts of Kye's approach is how hands-on he plans to be during the rebuild. From rewiring the car himself to coordinating the suspension upgrades, he's treating this rebuild like a fresh start, not just a repair. That speaks volumes about his commitment, not just to JangALang, but to the sport itself. It's not enough to trust the shop with the frame. Kye is making sure every wire, bolt, and weld is up to his standard. And that standard is high. He's not just focused on making the car run again, he's looking to trim every ounce of unnecessary weight and push the envelope on performance. That's why the new setup includes titanium control arms, an upgraded lightweight fuel cell, and rechecked suspension geometry. Even the front cap is being carefully considered. Fiberglass might be the temporary fix, but Kye's on the hunt for something even better suited for radial competition. What's equally striking is how composed Kye is in the middle of all the chaos. Yes, there's frustration, especially knowing the crash could have been avoided, but there's also a clear sense of determination. He's not wasting energy pointing fingers. He's focusing on solutions. That mindset is what separates the good racers from the great ones. It's easy to ride high when everything's working, but moments like this show what someone's really made of. The camaraderie around Kye during the teardown was also telling. Everyone jumped in to assess damage, check wheel alignment, and strategize next steps. From joking about the shop being packed to lifting the car frame by hand, there was a mix of urgency and familiarity. It's clear this isn't just about competition, it's about community. And while racing is a solo sport on the strip, off-track, it's deeply rooted in teamwork. There's also an undercurrent of realism in the whole process. Kye doesn't pretend this rebuild will be easy. He knows parts have to be ordered, modifications will take time, and setbacks are part of the game. But he's embracing that timeline, even if it means missing a few events. That's the price of doing things right. And with JangALang potentially becoming his backup big tire car, every choice matters even more. Racers like Kye Kelley understand that cars are more than just machines, they're an extension of the driver's grit and determination. When he dropped off the chassis at Wizards and walked away, there was a sense of closure, but also anticipation. This isn't the end of JangALang's story. If anything, it's a new chapter. Lighter, faster, and more dangerous than ever. Fans of Street Outlaws have seen Kye bounce back from tough losses before. But this situation feels different. The way he's leaning into the rebuild, taking ownership, and setting higher goals, it all points to a version of Kye Kelley that's more dangerous than ever. Not just behind the wheel, but behind every decision that goes into building a winner. So while the crash might have bent metal and cost money, it also sparked a fire. One that'll carry Kye and JangALang through the next phase of their racing journey. When the car rolls out of Wizard's shop, rest assured, it won't just be repaired, it'll be reborn. And when it hits the track again, the competition better be ready. Because JangALang 2.0 is coming, and it's coming fast. So here's what I want to know from you, should Kye keep JangALang a small tire car permanently? Or should he consider giving it the big tire treatment for a little bit of no-prep revenge? Drop a comment down below and let us know what you'd do if you were in Kye's shoes. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications, because you know we'll be following JangALang's road to redemption every step of the way. Until next time, keep it pinned and stay safe out there, racers. Peace.